Robert Kiyosaki, who is a well-known author, has admitted to purchasing more Bitcoin and explained his reasons, claiming that the new restrictions from the Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, would destroy most other currencies. Kiyosaki announced his Bitcoin investment on Twitter on December 30th, writing that he is extremely thrilled about the cryptocurrency since it is categorized as a commodity much like gold, silver, and oil. Kiyosaki has said that he intends to increase his Bitcoin investments because the SEC has recognized Bitcoin as a commodity, although other cryptocurrencies have been categorized as securities. In this video, we will discuss why Robert Kiyosaki has put all of his bets on Bitcoin and what predictions he has for the future. So stay with us till the end. According to a blog post by Binance, the Rich Dad Poor Dad author has long recommended that investors acquire gold, silver, and Bitcoin, and has previously claimed that he is now a Bitcoin investor rather than a trader. Earlier in December, Kiyosaki made the audacious claim that when the Federal Reserve pivots and manufactures trillions of fake dollars, this token investor would gain. In September, Kiyosaki also encouraged investors to put their money into cryptocurrency before the inevitable market meltdown. Kiyosaki also predicted that the US currency would fail eventually. The Fed would ruin the US economy with rate rises and will lead to hyperinflation, causing a greater depression. He also predicts that World War III might happen soon. Who is Robert Kiyosaki? What are his contributions to the financial world? Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad together in 1997. This book has been a New York Times bestseller for almost 6 years. The book has been translated into 51 languages and published in more than 109 countries, with sales of more than 32 million copies. Kiyosaki is basically a native Hawaiian. He has a Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation from the United States Merchant Marine Academy. Thereafter, he enlisted in the Marines and flew gunship helicopters in Vietnam. He then enrolled in an MBA degree at the University of Hawaii at Hilo, but ultimately dropped out. While working in sales for Xerox, Kiyosaki gained valuable experience in marketing and public speaking. After working at Xerox for some time, Kiyosaki founded Rippers, a firm that manufactured and marketed wallets inspired by surf culture. While Kiyosaki's Rippers garnered favorable reviews in the press, the firm ultimately failed. Later, he attempted to launch a second firm, but it also failed. It was 1985 and Kiyosaki was now a broke and homeless carpenter. When he released Rich Dad Poor Dad in 1997, he finally cracked the code. Kiyosaki drew inspiration for the book from his own formative years, although he has admitted to fictionalizing stories in the book. Kiyosaki relates a family tale in which his father earned a doctorate but still had financial difficulties, while at the same time, the father of one of his close friends was a successful businessman despite never having completed high school. The book contains the lessons Kiyosaki learned from both his low-income father and his friend's wealthy father. In light of the book's popularity, Kiyosaki established the Rich Dad name as a brand. His contacts in the MLM industry helped spread word about the book, which contributed to its early success. Further books were written, audio and videos were produced, and his name was licensed to seminar franchises. Kiyosaki's guiding principles center heavily on the value of a good education. He thinks everyone should have as much education as they can in the field of finance. Also, he thinks that life experience is where genuine financial education is gained. Kiyosaki is unsupportive of those who invest time and money into attaining higher education. It's important to note that studies have shown that those who have earned graduate degrees have higher average earnings and report greater levels of life satisfaction. Most of Kiyosaki's books are written with grown-ups in mind. He has made an effort to popularize and enliven the subject of finance. In order to teach individuals about personal finance, he designed a board game called Cash Flow 101. Kiyosaki, like many others, considers Monopoly to be an excellent tool for teaching financial literacy. What are Robert Kiyosaki's predictions for 2023? The author warns that it will be another year of ups and downs. By 2024, he claims, the U.S. Federal Reserve's program of rising interest rates would have caused the collapse of numerous industries, including real estate, and a decline in household income. He has also stated that silver and gold prices will rise in 2023. In 2023, I predict silver to cost $75 and gold to cost $3,800. I started investing in gold in 1972, he said. In another tweet from last week, he explained how he became hooked on silver. I became a silver nut in 1964. After examining a coin, I noticed a coppery hue around its periphery. Even at the tender age of 17, I could see that our money was being mismanaged. When I was younger, I didn't realize that the government was violating Gresham's law, which states that fake money drives out precious metals like gold and silver. Just last week, he warned investors that this could be their final opportunity to stock up on precious metals at cheap prices, gold and silver prices, which he believes would rise in response to a stock market collapse. As the Federal Reserve raises interest rates to combat inflation, it anticipates a meltdown in the stock, bond, and real estate markets. Also, he thinks the currency in the United States is toast. Kiyosaki suggests that Bitcoin as an investment option along with gold and silver is the best option for the future. He obviously thinks highly of Bitcoin and its potential as a currency. He thinks that the SEC is a hindrance to the growth of cryptocurrencies and that education around the dangers of Bitcoin investment is crucial. Kiyosaki has shown his faith in Bitcoin by making a recent purchase despite SEC warnings. However, his advice should be taken seriously since he is shown to be an authority on the subject of financial success. That was all about Robert Kiyosaki's investment in Bitcoin and his predictions for the future. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep the comment box ticking with your opinions and comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.